Hey everyone, what's going on? Here is Jedi Jester and we're back again with another tutorial. Learning the new mechanics is probably the most important thing at the start of a new game, but afterwards you have to find the perfect formation that fits your game style. Today we are going to introduce to you one of the possible meta formations, which is 4-3-2-1. 4-3-2-1 is a very versatile formation. You have three central players who can show a promising dominance in the midfield and a central striker who is supported by two side forwards. With the correct instructions, you can create an incredible passing traffic. On the other side, there are a couple of strategies that you can use in the defense. You can remain in the same formation and try to maintain the order in the center of the midfield with three players, or you can shapeshift into 4-4-2 and have an overall balanced defense, both covering the wing and the side. We are going to cover that ASAP, but let's start with the offensive part. For the build-up play, I prefer balance supported by the option direct passing. The default width seems to be good, but you can change the option of players in the box between 4 to 6, depending on how many players you want to attack with. The attacking wingbacks are pretty important, so I let them stay on balance instead of staying back. Since you don't have side midfielders, those two are going to play a huge role. I put one of the midfielders just in the middle to stay back while attacking, the striker will stay central, and side forwards to getting behind.
Before getting to know how we can actually play with it, I just want to tell you that we have prepared another in-depth formation tutorial in our application The Guide Plus in case this doesn't fit your game style or you need a secondary tactic to play with. With our unique bundles, you will have 6 months of The Guide Plus membership and 2 hours of one-on-one training with your desired coach who will organize the perfect FC24 start for you. Click the link in the description and don't miss out on any valuable opportunity that is present for you. So let's take a look at how we actually play with it. There are some priorities you need to have. First, the passing options in the center. Since we had 3 midfielders in the center, make sure to find the open one to organize your attack. Short passing is a viable option for them and you will get the attention towards the center with their contribution. Secondly, the wingbacks. We put them on balance for a reason. They make runs towards forward occasionally and create huge opportunities in wider spaces. Sending through balls towards their running lanes will reward you handsomely and you can use them as an extra attacking power. Since they are going forward, they also become a huge element of switching sides. That could possibly allow you to get out of pressure and build up into the open space. Using the flexibility it gives to me, I tend to start the attacks from the center and watch the runs of the wingbacks, turning the attacks towards the side. Moving forward, I see 2 opportunities. You either go explore the goal line or you cut back, pass the ball towards the center and work your way towards the middle. This heavily depends on the defensive tendency of your opponent, but eventually you will figure it out. Let's see some examples. Passing the ball center, I see that the opposition defense is overloading the midfield due to me having 3 players there, but my right wing back is already on the run on the wing, so passing the ball there creates space for me. Going down the wing, I wait for my side forward to complete his run and send the ball towards his direction. Now I have 2 options. Either I will cut back and pass the ball to my supporting midfielder, or I will explore the goal line. Take a look at the positioning of the defenders. If I pass the ball back to my midfielder, I will put him between 4 opposition players, which is likely to end up with a possession loss. With a selected player, he remains in a safe distance and doesn't pressure me, so I take my chances and go for the run towards the goal line. As soon as I see that he's trying to cut off the passing lane, I continue my journey down the line, get close to the goal, which can also create a tiny but possible angle towards scoring. Once he sees that as well, he tries to bring a selected defender towards that angle, but that was the moment I was waiting for. Double X pass finished off by a clean touch. On the other hand, if the opponent overcommits to the running lane earlier, you can always take advantage out of it. Take a look at his body language. If he is sprinting towards the line, that is your chance. You can easily cut back with the controlled sprint by holding onto the R1, RB button, turn the ball's direction, and pass the ball to an open teammate who ends up scoring the goal. Switching off to defense now. Like mentioned, we have 2 plans here. First, let's take a look at the defensive instructions while remaining at the same formation. I tried this formation out with a balanced style, a depth between 60 and 65, and a width between 30 and 35. These are personal preferences, but I must say, the more depth you have, the more you can pressure up high on the pitch. Your side forwards are set to come back on defense to provide extra defensive support. Your central CM is set to cover center, but the other 2 are on default, which is to cover wing. This helps you cover the potential counter-attacking opportunities from the opponents when you push your wingbacks out of their position for an attack. Your side CMs are going to be a bit spread towards the side and you can fill the gaps easily.
Once your team settles back to defense, your side forwards will come back and you will have all of your CMs in the center, creating a brick wall. With this, you close off your goal against unnecessary threats, and you can easily switch from defense to offense and create deadly counterattacks. The second plan is a bit more confusing, but I'm going to explain it to you step by step with the instructions. The main idea is to switch off to a 4-4-2 while defending. Here's my example. While switching off to the 4-4-2, I want Bellingham and Valverde to become the main CMs. That is why they both get the cover center instruction. My left CM needs to shift towards the wing, so he remains on cover wing. That means my left forward doesn't need to come back and has to stay as one of the two strikers, so he gets stay central and stay forward. On the other hand, the right forward has to become the right midfielder in the defense, so he gets the instruction come back on defense. So in the end, this is the exact thing that happens on the paper. You can definitely see this shift happening on the pitch as well. Like mentioned, switching to a 4-4-2 without actually switching formations is very reliable if you want an overall better balance in your defense. Using this transition, I was able to break tons of wing attacks from the opponents. Make sure to use your midfielders and the attackers who are coming back before your actual defenders. That makes a huge difference if you don't break your defensive shape while transitioning from 4-3-2-1 to 4-4-2. Remember, this is only one of the tactics. Keep trying out other formations and tactics until you find the best one that fits to you. So, how is your new game experience right now? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, consider taking a look at our latest controller settings guide, which shows you the new features that are quite overpowered that you shouldn't miss out. Click the video which appears on your screen right now and make sure to watch it next. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next one, take care and peace.